We're here today at Arbor Terrace in Cooper City. It's both an assisted living facility and a memory care facility. I get so many questions. What is the difference? What does that mean? Independent living, assisted living, memory care. I'm here with Moosey, and she's going to take us through the property. I'm Ellen Mitchel, your heels on the ground in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area, and I look forward to taking you on this tour with us today. Come on in.
As you enter the community here at Arbor Terrace of Cooper City, the first person that will be greeting you is our concierge. This is our lovely Terry Ann.
Welcome. Hi, Terry Ann.
Our concierge is here from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is our great room here in our lobby, where our residents like to enjoy a cup of coffee or some Danishes that is always fresh and available for them between breakfast and lunch.
And there's some entertainment here as well.
Yes,
a lot
every
of
Wednesday we have entertainment.
Yeah.
We call it Wind Down Wednesdays. It's at 3:30 and you're all very welcome to join us. So one of the most important things for our residents is mealtime. Meals is something that needs to be perfect. As they're so used to doing their own cooking at home, we want to make sure that their meals are going to be delicious. So our chef always does 2 different entries per lunch and dinner for the residents to choose from. Always a different menu daily. And on top of that, we also have that always available menu for them.
And with that being said, my father's favorite meal is breakfast, because it's like at a restaurant, he orders his eggs the way he wants them every day, and a side of toast and a side of bacon. So
yes,
they have wonderful lunches and dinners, but for my dad, it's all about the breakfast. One of the things I love is this room, because if you have a family gathering, instead of eating in the dining room, you could have a private family gathering in here and meet for a meal. I know we had my stepbrother in from Chicago, and it was very nice to just have that privacy and the opportunity to just sit down and eat as a family in our own space.
Welcome to the entertainment room. This room is used for many different occasions. We have special breakfasts and lunches for our residents. In fact, this morning we had the ambassador breakfast. We also have movie night here. We have our lovely library. And again, lots of activities. We play bingo here sometimes. We play Name That Tune.
Just because they're seniors does not mean they're not competitive. So Name That Tune is very competitive. My dad and his wife always sit at table number 2, and they have a rivalry with another table going. So they always tell me who won, who guessed the most amount of songs, and they have a lot of fun with it. They really do have a lot more activities that they're participating in than they did previously.
In our assisted living side, we have this beautiful garden, and that happens to be a butterfly garden. Of course, not in this rainy day. And they love to sit out here just to enjoy the view and getting a little bit of that vitamin D that we all need. So we are heading over to the salon here at the community. We have a hairdresser that comes in Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and we have a manicurist that comes in on Mondays.
That's the thing I was most excited about, because my father's wife had a manicurist that she really liked, and surprise to all of us, she started here on Monday, so it was a great surprise.
So in our mailroom, we have the mailboxes for our residents, and then we have internal mail, anything going on in the community. And if they have any heavy boxes, any deliveries, we will bring them up to their apartments.
I think I had mentioned at the last place that my dad and his wife lived, that they lived on the 6th floor near an elevator, and how it was really important to us with this move to be on the ground floor. And the reason for that is the elevator nearest their apartment went out, and it was out for several months, and it really limited their ability to participate in activities. So those little things that you just don't think about until they happen, being near an elevator is great, but we found for us being on the 1st floor was really key for them. One thing that I never thought about was the fact that it's like you're eating at your favorite restaurant every day. So when you're touring facilities, We actually came and had a meal here to make sure that the food was good, because if you're eating at the same restaurant every day, which is in effect what you're doing, you better be able to enjoy the meal. So something that didn't occur to me that's really important.
Welcome to our model. Our model is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It's lake view. When you first walk in, you're going to see your little kitchenette area with your full-size refrigerator, a sink. We do not have stoves because we don't want to have any emergency fires here in the community. And of course, our residents are always eating in our lovely dining room, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But our residents could have a microwave, a coffee maker, their favorite snacks. We have a large pantry over here as well.
And one of the things you won't find, which I found so interesting, is a washer and dryer. Why? Because the community does all of your laundry for you. They come in, they change the sheets, they do all of your personal laundry, so no need to have a washer and dryer. They put their laundry out once a week, and if they have any spills or anything in between, they'll come and pick it up and do the laundry for them. So that's very convenient. So this unit's a 1-bedroom. My parents are in a 2-bedroom, but the 1-bedroom really is spacious enough for 1 or 2 people. It's smaller than typically when you're living in a condominium, but you don't have the need for as many things when you're here. So downsizing is something that you really need to think about when you're making a move to an assisted living facility.
That's exactly right.
So here we are. You want to talk about the amenities and any of the other things to think about?
Of course. So living in an assisted living community, the price that you pay for rent does include the utilities. So for example, electricity, water, cable, Wi-Fi is all included in that. And as you mentioned, yes, we do laundry services and housekeeping as well. So this apartment has a large walk-in closet, as you can see.
So in addition to the emergency cord, what if you're in an area without an emergency cord or out in the community? All of the residents have a pendant around their neck, and they can just push the button and it signals for help wherever they are. The staff will be to them immediately, and there is a nurse on the premises 24/7.
We are in the creative studio here at Arbor Terrace of Cooper City. This room is a really fun room. We do all kinds of arts and crafts. We do video technology classes. We do cooking classes. We do news and views. This is just one of the fun arts and crafts rooms here that we have in Arbor Terrace.
Is this where they do the class? My dad had told me about, there's a resident that does a class. It's like, he talked about Cuba last week. He talks about different things, and it's called Someone's Corner. Is that where this?
Yes, this is where that takes place, especially if they want to showcase videos regarding what their topic is about. So most likely it was in this room.
Yeah, my dad really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun for them.
That's great. Welcome to our BFit studio, our gym, which is a very important part of our residents, which is exercise. Every day after breakfast, there's an exercise class with a live teacher, which is great. It's not just a video that is put on and okay, you're on your own. No, we have live teachers. So coming in, also physical therapy.
I wanted to mention first, when my dad and his wife moved here, that was another thing that I was looking for, because they were both getting physical therapy, and to expand it to not be just in their apartment, they can actually come up to the gym and work with the physical therapist, so they have a lot more tools than just the things that they could bring to their apartments. That was a big part of decision making as well. Ellen Mitchel, your heels on the ground in the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area. It was so good taking this tour with you, Moosey. And our next video, we're going to talk about all the questions, the important questions that people have about Medicaid, downsizing, the difference between adult living facility, memory care. We're going to get into all of it. So please, if you like the video, like, subscribe, let us know what kind of content, what you're interested in learning about, and I'll be sure to cover it. I do read all the comments.